Hello, I'm Bill Gates. In this video, you're going to see the future.
Mr. Bill Gates.
Forbes magazine calls Gates America's richest person.
$6.3 billion.
He's worth $40 billion.
$100 billion.
Yes, thrive.
Is Bill Gates stifling technological innovation?
They're supposed to be jealous. They're supposed to be agitated.
Bill wants people to think that he's Edison and he's really Rockefeller.
I'm done.
Imagine accumulating a fortune north of $134 billion. Now picture this. The fortune wasn't inherited or won in a game of chance. Welcome to the Investor's Compass. Today, we're diving into the fascinating journey of none other than the tech titan Bill Gates. From writing code in a Harvard dorm room to becoming a philanthropic powerhouse, Gates' story is one of perseverance, innovation, and extraordinary vision. Bill Gates, the man who revolutionized personal computing, didn't just stumble upon success overnight. His journey is a testament to the power of relentless innovation, a brilliant business strategy, and a keen foresight for tech trends. Today, we're going to break down his journey into four main stages: the early years, Harvard days and Microsoft's emergence, Microsoft's rise and Gates' wealth, and finally, the philanthropy and post-Microsoft era. So buckle up as we venture into the intriguing world of this technological wizard and unravel how he constructed his colossal fortune. The early years. Bill Gates was born in 1955 into an accomplished family in Seattle, Washington. His father made his mark as a notable lawyer, while his mother carved out a career as a bank executive. With this backdrop, Gates was nurtured in an environment that valued ambition and hard work. But even in this high-achieving setting, his fervor for computers stood out from an early age. Gates began his educational journey at the esteemed Lakeside School, a private preparatory institution known for its rigorous academic culture. This is where the first seeds of Gates' future were sown. At this school, he encountered a computer for the very first time and immediately developed a fascination with the machine. By the tender age of 13, Gates had not only learned to operate this technology, but had also managed to write his very first software program. It was a clear indication of the extraordinary path that lay ahead for him. During his teen years, Gates, alongside his school friend and future business partner, Paul Allen, began to push the boundaries of what they could achieve with their coding skills. The duo discovered and leveraged loopholes in the Computer Center Corporation's software system, giving them free computer time. This act was not just a display of their exceptional talent, but also their audacious spirit. They had a hunger for knowledge and a willingness to bend the rules to quench it. By the age of 17, Gates and Allen had already taken their first steps into the entrepreneurial world. They co-created Trafo Data, a company that developed and sold traffic counting systems to local government bodies. This venture showcased their knack for identifying opportunities, their innovative thinking, and their burgeoning business acumen. It was an early sign of their potential, a foreshadowing of the monumental success that they would achieve in the years to come. Harvard days and Microsoft's emergence. Bill Gates, equipped with an almost perfect SAT score, entered the hallowed halls of Harvard University with an initial intent of following in his father's footsteps and pursuing a career in law. But as it often happens, destiny had other plans. The magnetic pull of computer programming was just too powerful for Gates to resist, a passion far more compelling than the legal statutes he was supposed to study. He found himself drawn to the computer lab, the lure of coding far outweighing the appeal of lecture halls. His fascination for the world of technology continued to flourish, eclipsing his formal education, and in 1975, driven by his passion for computer programming and an entrepreneurial spirit, Gates decided to leave his Ivy League education behind and co-founded Microsoft, later renamed as Microsoft, with his school friend Paul Allen. In the initial days, Microsoft functioned on a shoestring budget, quite a humble beginning for a company that would go on to be a global tech giant. The big breakthrough came in 1980 when IBM, a leading force in the computing industry at the time, made the pivotal decision to incorporate Microsoft's operating system into its first ever personal computer. Gates, with his remarkable foresight and business acumen, made a move that would alter the course of Microsoft's destiny and revolutionize the software industry. Instead of selling the rights to the software outright, he decided to license it, retaining ownership rights. This decision, which might have seemed unorthodox to many, turned out to be a masterstroke. It allowed Microsoft to license the software to other PC manufacturers, marking the beginning of the company's rapid ascent and setting the foundation for its eventual dominance in the industry. Microsoft's rise and Gates' wealth. The pivotal point in Microsoft's journey, which marked the beginning of its dominance in the computer software market, was the launch of Microsoft Windows in 1985. The Windows platform was innovative, user-friendly, and transformative, setting the stage for the personal computing revolution. This success can largely be attributed to Gates' intuitive understanding of technology trends and his strategic foresight. He successfully navigated the complexities of the tech industry, making bold and calculated business decisions that set Microsoft on a trajectory of unprecedented growth. A significant milestone in Gates' personal wealth accumulation occurred in 1986 when Microsoft went public. At just 31 years old, Gates found himself in the exclusive Billionaires Club. His enormous 45% stake in the company constituted the bulk of his wealth, a fortune that was set to grow exponentially with the company's continuing success. Under Gates' leadership, Microsoft ventured into new territories, such as word processing and spreadsheets, with the MS Office suite. The immense popularity of products like Microsoft Word and Excel not only solidified the company's place in nearly every office around the globe, but it also greatly enhanced its revenue streams. As Microsoft's worth climbed, so did Gates' personal fortune. However, this journey to the top was not always smooth sailing. The road was punctuated with obstacles, including numerous lawsuits and antitrust legal issues. The most notable among these was the late 90s confrontation with the Department of Justice, who accused Microsoft of using unfair practices to monopolize the PC operating system market. Despite these legal battles, Gates was undeterred. He continued to steer the Microsoft ship through the stormy waters, ensuring that these challenges did not hinder the growth of his wealth. Throughout these ups and downs, Gates exemplified resilience and strategic genius, attributes that not only kept Microsoft at the forefront of the tech industry, but also continued to fuel the growth of his immense fortune. The story of Microsoft's rise under Gates' leadership is a testament to the power of innovation, strategic decision-making, and steadfast determination. The philanthropy and post-Microsoft era. Stepping down as Microsoft's CEO in 2000, Gates began the transition from full-time tech mogul to a philanthropist, a journey he continues to this day. Despite giving away billions of dollars through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, his fortune continues to grow, thanks to his diversified investments managed by Cascade Investment, which has stakes in companies like Canadian National Railway, Deere & Company, and Berkshire Hathaway. In addition, Gates has been a significant investor in TerraPower, a company he co-founded, aiming to develop next-generation nuclear reactors. These investments in diverse sectors signify Gates' belief in constant innovation and sustainable future growth. Bill Gates' story is far from just about his wealth. His extraordinary vision, relentless pursuit of innovation, and immense impact on global health and education through his philanthropy have made him a legend in his own right. He has successfully transitioned from a rebellious teenager to a Harvard dropout, to a tech mogul, and finally to a global philanthropist. The secret to Gates' immense wealth isn't a secret after all. It's all about recognizing opportunities, innovative thinking, and strategic business decisions. It's about having a vision for the future and the conviction to turn that vision into reality. That wraps up our journey into the world of Bill Gates. If you found this voyage enlightening, please give us a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Remember to subscribe to the Investor's Compass for more deep dives into the fascinating world of finance and investment. Until our next voyage, keep your compass in hand and set your sights on success. Here's to fair winds and following seas, fellow navigators.